Hi everybody. Hey, my name is Mike Smith, and like a lot of people, we're on coronavirus lockdown. We're living in the country of Panama. And a lot of sitting around the house, kind of what do you want to do today to make it different from yesterday? So I figure what I'm going to do is my son's room, kind of boring, he's got the white walls, it's got some pictures up and that kind of thing, but I want to paint something a little unique, or something not too unique. I saw it at a site for like hotel rooms down near the beach, and I thought, wow, that'd be really cool. So there's that wall. I'm going to try to tackle that wall and paint something kind of neat in my son's room, something that's kind of interesting on that wall, like a mural type thing. And I'm not a professional artist by any shape of the imagination. So what I decided on, and what Ryan, my son, agreed to, is we're going to try to paint that frog on that wall in his bedroom. So what I did is I went ahead and printed out a fairly large copy of the frog, just black and white, don't need it in color right now. And I went ahead and drew a scale graph over the top, just broke out a ruler using 1-inch increments, and I made 1-inch blocks. And I'm going to use that to scale it up in size on the wall, and I'll show you in a little bit how I do that. Okay, so remember, I told you I took this picture that I printed and I made 1-inch blocks. So then after measuring the area that I wanted to paint on the wall, I came out with about a 42-inch by 42-inch square. So doing a little bit of math, I decided that I wanted every 2 inches on the drawing to equal 16 inches on the wall. And that's going to be my scale. Alright, so you can see it there. The total is 42 inches wide by 42 inches tall for the square that the frog and the branch are going to be in. And then every 16 inches is the same on the wall, is the same as every 2 inches on the drawing. So you can barely see it, but I went ahead and drew me up a graph on the wall, and that's that big square up there is 42 inches wide by 42 inches tall. Each of those blocks is 16 inches by 16 inches. So now it comes down to the artistic part, where you got to kind of fit each piece of each block from the drawing up to the wall. So for example, the upper right hand corner, you see that square up there? That is going to have to look just like that guy's head, and that's where I'm going to start. So we're going to go ahead and get to work trying to be artistic and such, and we'll see how it works out. Okay, so we're done. I think we got enough of a product to work on for when we start painting. And I kind of darkened the lines probably more than I should have, just so you can kind of see what it came out to. There's a frog. Looks like everything is pretty much to scale. See, so there's going to be a branch that kind of comes down there. So anything above the frog, I'm going to do like in a bright sky blue, and then everything below the branch is going to be like a forest green type thing. So anyway, you can see how it came out. Not too bad for a first go at it. And then the hard part comes when we start trying to paint everything, which and I'll follow up with you guys when we start doing that. Hey Ryan, I need you to videotape me painting your wall. Can you do that for me?
Yes.
All right, point the camera at the wall. I'm trying to demonstrate what I'm doing. Can you see me?
Yes.
Point to the wall.
Okay.
All right. Keep filming.
There we go.
Love you too, Boo Boo.
A piece of head.
You like your picture?
Yes.
You like the music?
Yes.
Good. That's good taste in music.
Okay, Ma.
Okay, let's hit stop because I'm going to keep change paint now. Okay, moving right along. So we're using this like lime, that's not lime, I don't know. We're using this kind of greenish color as the main part on the bottom half of the frog. There's the frog. And then I'm going to use this super bright sky blue on the upper right hand side, up above the tree branches and such. Something I'm making a note of is I used a roller for the green, and then I've got a 2.5 inch brush that I'm using to kind of get closer to the lines. And
And as you can see, I'm still using that 2.5 inch brush to kind of go around the lines on the frog. And then later on, I've got a 1 inch brush. I'm going to come in and get really detaily and get on the lines. So it makes it easier to paint the actual frog once we get down to it. But yeah, so moving right along. Alrighty, so we're done painting the main colors, the background colors. And you can see I used that 1 inch brush I was talking about, and I mean, it looks messy up there, but don't worry, that's gonna get taken care of with the smaller brush and the detailing stuff. But yeah, so there's the frog against the sky, and this branch has kind of come down here and ends. I don't know, I'm gonna do like it's cut off or something right there. And it goes across the window over there. Yeah, so now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint the branch and be real conscientious about painting that, getting the lines right, and making sure the frog looks like he's actually sitting on it, kind of stuff. I don't have a whole lot of interesting colors to work with, so I'm gonna have to get kind of creative here. But all right, man, we'll take a look after I get done painting the branch. Okay, we got the branch done. And instead of making it look like it was cut off down there, I just went ahead and painted that. Maybe it's coming out of the wall or something, who knows. But I'm pretty happy with the way the brown turned out. I was worried that it'd be a little bit too dark, but I think that looks good. And I think the bright colors of the frog will kind of offset that. That's definitely going to be the focus. So the last thing to do is to try to paint this frog and make him look good. So that's what I'm about ready to do. Okay, we're all done. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. If you squint your eyes, it looks really good. But there you go. Just kind of mix some colors up. You guys may or may not like the bottom color and the top color. I mean, that looks fine to me. That's kind of what I saw in my head when I decided to paint it. But moral of the story is, during the coronavirus lockdown, pick a project, step out of your comfort zone, have fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I know my son likes it. Have a great day. Bye.